And here he is, direct from some sort of dark dimension. Pumpkin guy.
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Sunday. You!
Greetings, PG and John. We are here and have another cold. Jim Ralph,
What?
Jim Rage, Jim Nervous, Pills, Jim Pills for you got.
Why? Stop getting sick. Oh, we don't have a cold, but we got a cracked tooth we got to take care of. Good job. I don't know how it happened. It just happened. We were eating salad. What's up?
What up? I'm here for the candy.
Hey, just because the announcement says I have candy doesn't mean you're getting some, all right? I'm just saying. No, I'd be that person that has the van that pulls up to people and be like, hey, I got candy. And they're like, oh, really? And I'd be like, and then just drive away. Sorry. I can't be sharing candy, dude. I don't got that kind of budget. What's up? Kurt Planet, hi. Raven Wolf, what's up? Bloody Angel, Mr. Maze, hi, what's up? Just proving a salad is more dangerous than candy. It is, right? It was weird. It's like I bit down on a weird little seasoning thing. There was a seasoning in there. There was some kind of weird thing, and it was crunchy, and it just hit the tooth the wrong way, but it was already a bad tooth that needed to get fixed anyway. So now we're just speed running it, apparently. So now I gotta make calls and stuff like that. It's so annoying. Ah, jeez. Coffee. Hey, what's up? FM, what's up? How's it going? Curve Planet, Cam Dog, what's up? Wolf, Dark Jedi, Brino, Wolf, Nick, DGC.
Hello, Pumpkin Guy,
What's up?
John in chat. 43 moons. How are you today?
Go.
Probably chipped it on a crouton. I cracked my tooth in half as a kid when I tried eating a candy apple.
Oh.
Lol, just because I said I was here for the candy didn't say I was asking for it nicely. Lol, JK.
All right. Just as long as that's settled. Thank you. Oh, man. Yeah, no, it's a weird seasoning thing. Croutons I don't even bother with anymore because I feel like I'm just eating breaded pebbles. I need good croutons.
Dear Starbucks customers, I understand you're lazy, but the loud scraping of the chairs should clue you into the fact that you need to pick up instead of drag.
There are no customers here. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Are you in Starbucks right now? Are you playing this over like the intercom? Because that'd be pretty funny. He did that once when he was working. He's like, yeah, everybody, just get your crap together and we're closing the store. Yep, it's closed. It's closed. If you're going to buy something, you can't now. Yeah. See the flickering lights? It's not a power failure. That's saying get out. I use Starbucks for laptop time. Oh, there you go. Nice.
First day of outside work and retinas are already screaming.
Oh, God.
Can we have October? I know we had one, but that was 1st October. What about 2nd October?
There is no 2nd October.
Greetings, salutations and good vibes to all. Having a happy weekend so far. Got to go to Micro Center yesterday.
Ooh.
Got a couple of builds to work on after your stream and a new laser printer to set up, with the
Lasers. It's going to take you what? Take time. Long stream is a good stream. Oh. Well, I'm not going to hurry because you got things to do. I mean, come on. Oh, thank you. What's up? Go.
It's almost 60 here. Did you walk about today?
No, I don't do that. It's sunlight. It's weird. Maybe after the stream, I'll go see what the nature is doing outside. And yeah, it does look kind of bright and sort of warm. Blech. It's spring-like weather. Like? I don't know. That means there's going to be bugs, bees, and things trying to kill me. Ugh. Wanted to print this morning. It's sturgeon, but there was someone with their van just camped out right in front of the single outlet. Shh, come on, dude. Good job with laser printing. Yeah, as long as it's not an HP. Friends don't let friends buy HP. Yeah, they're a little dicey, aren't they? No note, Flutter Dash, thank you. 19 moons. Thank you. What's up? Go.
Warm is one of those gross sounding words like moist or damp.
No, warm is all right, because warm reminds me of cozy, like warm and cozy, like a warm and cozy cup of coffee. Go.
All-in-one laser printers are heavy printers. Yes, you can take your time, my back will thank you.
Hey.
And it's a Canon.
Canon. There you go. Nice. No, dude, the last printer I have is a, what the hell is this? It's like a brother. Oh, brother. What's up?
Does that make it a laser Conan?
Technically, yes. Tell people you have a laser cannon. Like, dude, I just bought a laser cannon. That'll set off alarms for a little bit, and then you'll have to explain it. Doing great. Yes, yes. What's up? Oh, Max Bro, what? David with tumblers. What? Curing after pouring resin. Yeah, resins. Resins. They got a lot of fumes with that. Not a big fan of fumes. You know. Hey, I had to deal with Sharpie markers back in the day before they were non-toxic. Okay, who knows what that cost?
Better now. No bugs or BR out yet. Take the dawn with you.
Oh, but then we got to talk about stuff. Oh, I don't think I'm in the mood for that. My tooth hurts. Damn it. Nah, I'll figure out something. Maybe I'll find some shoes and saunter outside and get some radiation from the big glowing ball in the sky that wants to kill us all. That's why I did it outside. Doesn't that affect the setting temperature of the resin? I don't know. Where did I leave off? I missed something. Oh, man. That's a weird thing. So, hey, we got good news. Hey, new comics coming out maybe next Monday? Not tomorrow, but the next Monday after that. What is that? The 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 11th, whatever. Sometime in a week or so. Amazon's a bit sketchy because apparently their automated system likes to just say, no, we're going to have to look at this. And what the hell is with this? I swear. Every time we do something, it's like hitting a roadblock of idiocy because automatons don't understand what doodles are. We don't understand this, dude. We don't understand. No. So, yeah, it'll be on other places before probably Amazon. We'll see. I don't know. I'm arguing with them right now. Ultraviolet's carrying what? Ultraviolet. Yeah, but doesn't that also mess up your skin? Well, it depends on how long you're supposed to it, right? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's quickset. Ooh, quickset resin. Oh, great. You don't have to wait a week. That's nice. Not bad. Just same software is a bit rubbish. Brothers are currently my recommended brand. Really? This one's an old one. I got to tell you, it's got the most difficult time connecting to my phone. It's like, yeah, we recognize it's here today, but, you know, try tomorrow, and we're not going to even realize that there's a printer attached to anything. It, like, forgets. It is an older printer, though. What? It's cool. I can get the generic cartridges for it because I don't want to pay, like, $7,000 to print up a black and white piece of paper, you know? Check the firmware update. This is so old it doesn't have firmware updates. I'm not even joking about that.
Hey, Pumpkin guy in chat.
52 moods.
Amazing news. The stray, previously believed to be feral, cat I've been feeding for 2 years now allows me to pet her. Happy 52 moons.
Pet progress. Cats are like that. They're like, yeah, well, you can keep feeding me, and maybe in about 2 to 3 years I'll let you pet me. God. Yeah, some of them get weird that way. It takes some time. It takes some time. Speaking of which, we got to take the cat to the vet this week, too. Oh, God. Dude, it's just all doctors and vet doctors and other things poking at people. Oh, jeez. Jofo, I don't care about partnering with big names because I don't care about big names because I don't want to get any bigger than I already am. I just want a sustainable living. That's all. What? Hey, more notoriety, more drama, you know? That's why people in Hollywood can't get lunch anymore, you know? They're sitting at a Starbucks trying to drink that coffee, and then all of a sudden Bloody Angel comes up to them, and they're like, hey, aren't you Tom Hanks? You know? And then they're like, yeah, I'm Tom Hanks, you know? And they're like, I'm going to 3D resin print you. And they're like, too nice of a person to say no.
Good morning and good vibes. Needing some good vibes. In June, I'll be having my leg removed for health reasons.
Nah, June? They're going to wait? That's crazy. Hey, but you know what? Hey, here's the optimistic part, okay? Yeah, I'm going with good vibes, but I'm also going with bionic leg. Dude, you get one of those cool little legs. That was always one of those things where if there's something going on with a leg, I'm like, yo, they're going to give me a cool prosthetic. You know, I want like electronics in there. I want some cool running lights and stuff. I want flashing things going off. I want to be able to get text messages on my kneecap. All right? This is what we're doing. Nice. I got to be optimistic. But I'm doing good vibes because I know it's going to be a bit of a change. you know, and stuff like that. So boom, good vibes. You'll be able to do it. You just got to be optimistic. All right. And here's why I try to be optimistic about stuff like that. Chat, come on, get back here. Here's the thing. I know it's going to be like a mental challenge to get through because it's kind of like scary. It's all sorts of weird stuff. But anytime I'm in a janked up position, which has been a lot, right? Here's what you do. Look up dogs that have like weird things where they miss a limb or something like that or whatever. And they get around just fine. If not, they're still maintain their crazy amount of level of happiness. They're just like, it's all right. I don't have any legs. Let's go play. And you're like, what? This is why you always look to the dogs. Look to the dogs, you know? No, seriously. Especially when there's a super happy dog that's like in some kind of like wheel assisted kind of thing. They're jetting around. I've seen turtles like that. They're just like, yeah, cool, let's go. Yeah. Dude, seriously, I'm not even joking about that. Look it up. It'll make you feel better and use that as a tool to be optimistic about moving forward because if a dog could do it, surely humans can. Dogs are better than people, I'm just saying. There we go. We do have the technology. Dude, prosthetics. Dude, they've become so far advanced. It's not like they're going to be walking around with a peg leg like a pirate. Though that would be kind of cool, too. I just want something I can put stickers on. I love putting stickers on everything, man. I don't know what it is. Don't get near me. I'm going to put a sticker on you. I'm going to be like, whoosh. You're going to get a Wednesday Addams sticker on your kneecap. You'll be like, I can't get this off. This is a permanent sticker. What did you do? I put another sticker over it if you don't like it. Yeah. Foamy 38 corn that scared the cop. No. Don't blame the squirrels for that. Well, technically it was. I had a black cat that was missing a back leg, walked fine, and ran like it had all its limbs. That's what I'm saying. You know? And there was that, what do you call it? Athlete person with the little razor blade legs. That was cool. You know? Didn't deter them. That's what I'm saying, man. There'll be an adjustment period, and it'll be annoying, and it'll be sucky, but before you know it, boom. Oh, maybe you can get one of those things. Well, it'll probably be against, like, flight standards, but, hey, you ever see, what was it, Planet Terror? Not a lady with that, the machine gun leg? Ah, dude. I'm sorry. I always think to, like, weird comic book kind of thing. I feel like that would be kind of contraband, right? Like, it's not like you can go into Walmart and be like, you know? It'd be kind of crazy. To have cyberpunk level prosthetics. That's what I'm saying. I was going to go for robotic leg, but now I want a pirate leg. There you go. Yarr. Well, that's a good thing. You could switch them out, right? Dudes, you know, if there's a talk like a pirate day, boom, you just put on a little peg leg. You know? Dude, there's Cyberpunk Tuesday, you throw on the cyberpunk thing with the cool neon and flashing lights. Yeah. Just saying. Adam, what's up? Boo, 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 boo. I'm just saying. I try not to be so pessimistic about that because it's like, again, it's an adjustment, but persevere. If the puppies can persevere, humans surely can. Go.
Imagine being that stiletto-legged prosthetic from Kingsman. Looks so normal until she swings it in a specific way to make razor-sharp blades come out.
And then you'll be sad. Ask for an honest opinion and be glad that you got it. May not be what you want to hear. But yes, dear, those pants make you look fat. Why don't you use this? This looks so much better on you. Because you are sick.
Thank you. I just imagine that playing over to the speaker in here in a cafe, and I'll be like, all right, who's behind the counter now messing around with stuff? Thank you. Hold on, let me reread that. Imagine being, dude, that's the other thing. Kingsman? The Sophia lady with the little pew pew pew. Yeah, the little sharp stabby legs. Dude, those are also cool. I'm just saying, man, there's options. Yeah. Got my tax refund back, and I'm excited to save for something big. Nice. There you go. We still gotta send ours off because we got a little bits of things here. We had like extra forms show up, and I'm just like, oh, now they show up. Great. Let me readjust all my numbers now. Thanks. There you go. Hearing your short sticker story and love for them now. I want to collect stickers for fun. Thank you, Pum'Kin. Dude, stickers are cool, man. Dude, it's like little stickable art. Art, you know? I love it. There's so many cool stickers out there now. Independent artists got stickers. There's mass manufactured stickers. Go.
I found out about my raise and
Ooh.
bonus. I was surprised as it was more than I thought.
Hey, nice. There you go. See? Things are looking up. You got a bonus. Boom. Nice. Daily reminder. You are loved and I'm proud of you. Is that your mom? No, she'd be more cynical. Daily reminder, you're not dead. Keep going. Thank you, Oxy. I appreciate. Your mom is very cynical. I appreciate. Michelle.
69 moons, dude. Things are afoot at
Hey.
Circle K. Have a fantastic day, PG, Pauline, and chat. For the undead horde.
Michelle, thank you. Circle K. We got a blister on our toe. We don't like it. There's this thing, there's one of these exercises we're supposed to be doing. It's like crunching up your toes. And apparently we did it so much we gave us a blister. I don't like it. It hurts. Finding money you didn't know you had is a great feeling. It is. Tells you what cybernetics would be hilariously terrifying. We'll give him a robot tail. But it's just filled with pills. It's like a pill dispenser. We need a wheel of morality like on Animaniacs to get us through today. I don't know. Wheel of morality? Shouldn't we all just be moral people to begin with? There you go. Lord, what's up? How's it going? Got the lady also has one playable character in Broforce. They're a playable character in Broforce? Really? The one with the legs? Oh, now I want to play that game. I didn't know that. Product leg would be removable. It would be wired up to the spine, to the brain. Well, maybe. I don't know. It depends on how crazy you want to get. Depends on what healthcare covers. Here, let's see. Got some bolognas. Ragu. On the stove simmering away for dinner tonight. How's it going? I'm doing all right. Oh, no. We're alive. Yeah. What? Well, aside from the usual garbage, but what are you going to do? Let's see. What kind of weird news there was? Oh, coffee. Let me do that before I pass out. Coffee? Oh, my God. Can we just not start the stream with that thing? I thought you changed these. You did. Okay. Still? All right. I'm just trying to keep this cafe clean here. Are we good? Change it. All right. Cool. Something reasonable. Just, God. Don't blame me. Blame AI. You put the word in pumpkins and it just messes everything up. See, that one you used as a base sketch for, so that's why it's not so, you know? So there you go. That guy's kind of cool. Looks like he's up to something. I bring back that one you hid. No. Come on. They're literally spilling off the card. It's ridiculous. Need to go out and make a sandwich or something. You heat up in a car. Make a sandwich, you heat up in a car. All right. Yeah. No, I'm not getting that crazy. Dune is doing really well in a theater, surprisingly. I just assumed it wouldn't. I'm not super into it, so I'm just kind of like, you know, it might do all right. But dude, Dune, bro. What? I don't know. Did anybody see it? Some people said it was good. Oh, and speaking of which, Humble Bundle's got a Dune tabletop RPG kind of bundle on sale. I don't know what that entails, but Dune. That's a thing. I don't know. Decided about Deadpool. Yeah, that's not coming out till when? When's that coming out? Was that June? Hey, we got new Ghostbusters coming out. It might be all right. Galactic footage of the sun going supernova and consuming a planet. Oh, that's pretty good. So we'll know what it looks like when it happens. Oh, jeez. Plan on seeing the second part of Dune next weekend. Nice. There you go. Dun, dun. Oh, there was a general consensus about the internet not liking the Crow rendition that came out. The Crow. Skarsgård. I feel bad for the guy because, you know, he got kind of stuck in this role that he's probably really trying to make work, but then, you know, they made him look like that. Kung Fu Panda's the only movie I'm currently looking forward to watching. Really? What about the yet another remake of Karate Kid that's gonna come out eventually? That's literally, they're literally doing that again. Another one. You keep asking, I keep telling you, it happens when it happens. Another remake, yeah, another one. Not to do with the series, but it's gonna be another Karate Kid remake with, I don't even care. You know? We're just all going to be walking away with a t-shirt that says sweep the leg, you know? What's up, Feldy? Feldy lives. What's up, Feldy? 3 moons, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. What's up? I mean, dude, what am I going to do with that? You know, you know, the first movie was fine. Second was a little wonky, and then it just got, you know, they just drag it through the mud. It was the remake, and, oh, God. Yeah, speaking of nostalgia, no, there was some other weird crap. There was something funny, though. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. There you go. In a parallel universe, chat. You ready? In a parallel universe, there isn't a Crow reboot. Well, if there is, but it looks like this. I found this hilarious. There you go. That's my Crow for 2024. If you don't get the reference, I can't help you. I literally can't. But this is pretty good. Whoever did this, good job. Nice. Dude, it's brilliant. See? We all look at that and we kind of get a little giggle out of it, but we're like, you know what? It does look better than the Skarsgård Crow, right? Yeah. Crow. What does that look like? Tim Burton version of robots. In a way. What the? Hilary Swank in Next Karate Kid wasn't all terrible. Plus, she was also in Oscar-winning movie $1 Million Baby. Anyone could be in an Oscar-winning movie. What? Look what happened to Orson Welles. They will never sell their wine before their time. Yeah. Dude, that was pretty good. Come on. Oh God. Oh, and what's his face? Who's Richard Lewis? Richard Lewis. He died. He was a comedian. Oh, there's a picture of him somewhere. Let me just go to easy mode. This is gonna be better, easier to do. There you go. This clown still got his hat on. This guy. Who's this guy? I've seen him before, but I don't know what he was in. Apparently he died. He's dead. Richard Lewis was in Curb Your Enthusiasm. I don't have the cables or the special HBOs. I never get to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. Robin Hood Men in Tights. God, I haven't seen that in forever. So that, I don't know, they passed away apparently like just the other day. They were like 70-something. I knew he was in a bunch of stuff because I know what he looks like. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that guy, you know, kind of thing. But I'm just like, I don't really recall a lot of his roles for some reason. It was funny. Well, he passed away. He is no longer with us on this plane of existence. He's in the alternate dimension where the other Crow movie actually exists. I kind of want to leave this back up. Hold on. Let's look at this again. All right. I feel better. I feel like somebody made a wrong right by making this. Let us appreciate the craftsmanship. I don't got Max. I ain't got no Max. I ain't got no Max subscriptions. I'm trying to cut back on those. Richard Lewis comic who said, it's okay to not be okay. A giant who will be missed. Well, it depends on what the not okay aspect is. I think it's okay to not be okay as long as your not okayness isn't dragging down everybody around you collectively into a dark pit of just, please go away. Gotta have a cutoff point, right? Let's see. Robin Hood Men in Tights. Princess Bride is that one. That's Princess Bride? That could have been Princess Bride. Is that Men in Tights? Yeah, I'm trying to think about what roles I remember him in. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I can't remember anything. Oh, that was Men in Tights. Okay. Got road to the recycling. Men in Tights. Read that. Forgot about that. Is that on a streaming service that I actually have? Which would be, what's the free ones? Pluto? Oh, God. Oh, God. Speaking of streaming services. Oh, God. I remember that movie Megamind, which was actually good back in the day because it was kind of unique. The animation was top tier back then, and some of it still holds up. Yeah, they made a sequel, apparently, and it's on Peacock. And I'm going to save you some trouble. Just watch the trailer. And literally what the hell happened to the animation department? This looks like it was made in Blender as like a school project. Like, bro, everything looks so stiff. The best part about the animation for Megamind back in the day was the fluid nature of that CGI, man. Dude, it was insane. It was one of those movies I reference constantly where I'm like, that was really good CGI. The facial expressions and everything was really well done. This is a piece of crap. I'm not even saying story. I'm saying whatever animators worked on it should just put down their little digital pens and go away. Stop. Like, literally stop. I don't care about how much money you didn't get or whatever. Don't put your name on something that is that terrible. All right? God. Yeah, there's no Will Ferrell. Fine. I mean, I get that sequel, big budget. You know, maybe you can't afford Will Ferrell because, you know, they were in Barbie for a couple of minutes. Like, dude, you can't come out with a sequel like that and then just, you know, cheap out on the animation. Everything looks so stiff and just remedial animation class level. I'm just like, wow, dude. It was actually jarring how terrible it looked. It doesn't matter. You could get decent voice actors that, you know, don't cost millions of dollars. I'm sure you can find very good voice actors on flipping YouTube, TikTok, any one of those people who can probably do the roles really well. God. It doesn't matter. The thing is, if the budget is too low, like, God, and this is what bothers me about the art field. If somebody, like, hypothetically, I'm hired for something and they give me some money, right? And I'm working on animation, assuming when I'm physically able, I am going to make sure the pieces I work on are freaking awesome, okay? I'm going out of my way to make that look good because I want the things I do to look good, you know? This is why when you get, like, weird stuff that, you know, comes out from, you know, artists that are doing it for the paycheck rather than a passion, you can kind of feel it. Where you're just like, you know, it's like, they like, well, I did the base of what was required. I did the minimal requirements. And now I got my paycheck, and now I'm going to go to this studio over here, work on whatever garbage they got me doing. It's like, why get into that field? It just becomes a mundane, menial factory task. At that point, let AI do it. Probably could have done better, honestly. Stuff that make the rest of us feel good about ourselves. Dude, I don't know, man. That was just like, oof. The animation. My God. And it's like, oh, it's a DreamWorks, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is not DreamWorks. This is like DreamWorks Scout Factory where they pick up animators from like high school who just got Blender and are learning YouTube tutorials. Oh my God. Ugh. Like I will not be able to watch that. I will not be able to watch it. Dude, even the run cycles of these characters running around and stuff, I'm just like, oh my God. I don't know. I think it's hard to spark a budget for something when the people backing you don't get to see the final project till it's completed. I don't know. I feel like, God, if you're an animator, really do it because, like, I mean, I've seen so much stuff that's so good, but...
Hollywood presents a beloved movie franchise sequel that has been gutted, put through the woke machine, and vomited out to pander to the people who won't see it and F the fan base that made it. Coming every year to a dumpster fire near you.
Pretty much. I mean, that's just what it is.
Sub PG. Good to see my precious pumpkin pie. Did my taxes yesterday. Wish I could say I broke even, but I owe my state $75, and my federal return is less than what it costed me to file.
Isn't that annoying? Isn't that annoying? That's annoying. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Money and nostalgia. Only to a certain extent, though. You know? Oh, God. And speaking of nostalgia, there's this, like, rash of things happening. Hold on. I gotta, let's go to the thing here. No, because it's getting a little ridiculous, all right? Because I'm looking up news here, right? I'm looking up news because I do that before the stream, right? Because that's what I do, right? We got things. All right. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Now, everybody knows they're making X-Men 97. You know, the animated series or whatever that's coming out? Well, apparently not to be outdone. You know, we've already had this, but if you didn't know it existed... Batman 89. So basically stories from the Tim Burton era of Batman, right? That's kind of cool, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, great, cool, right? Then we got Superman 78 coming out. Superman 78, going back to the Christopher Reeve era of Superman. Yeah. So, but but wait. Then, let's go back even further to 1939, Batman First Night. They're making a comic book from the 30s Batman. I feel like they're just taking any decade. They're like, dude, let's just do this. 89, 78, 32. There's going to be like a Spider-Man 90-something or whatever coming out too. And I'm just like, dude, can we knock it off? Can we knock it off? Like, it's like I get the nostalgic quality of it, but at a certain point, it's like, hey, Batman 89, Spider-Man 94, X-Men 97, Fantastic Four, '01. You know, like, dude, it's going to get to a certain point where we're just the Corman years of Fantastic Four. You know, Captain America 90s. Just can we stop? Can we stop? Because here's the thing. And the sad part of it is, go.
Batman did that first, with the 68 series following the Adam West cycle.
That too. Thank you. See? Then you had the Adam West years of Batman. No. Yeah, that's what we need. I'll revisit the Bat-Tusi. But okay, here's the thing. People now are making stuff, but then looking back and saying, hey. All the good stuff was kind of done already. Hey. So now it's like, all right, let's do a Batman series based on this era. Let's do this on this era. Let's do this for that era. Blah, 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 blah. And as much as I like revisiting nostalgic little bits and pieces here and the what ifs of expanding a particular universe from a particular time, can we move things forward? Because, hey, there were 2 Batman Beyond projects which take place in the future. A Batman Beyond animated movie, which they canceled, and a Batman Beyond movie, which didn't get past the production art stage, which nobody has talked about since. There were two Batman Beyond things, big projects, just canned. It could have taken a franchise forward, could have moved things along, but no, let's go back to 1939 with Batman the First Night. We're still going to call him Bruce Wayne and whatnot, but what the hell ever. What? Go.
Are there at least Batman Beyond comics?
I think there are. I can't imagine them not being. Evie, you have a lozenge. Your throat hurts. Man. Marvel also did the 2099 series. Oh, yeah, for Spider-Man, right? I think that would be more interesting is like moving things forward into like, all right, the future of, you know, but I'm talking about like superheroes that would technically conceivably still be around in the future. Like Batman Beyond was good because you had, you know, old Bruce Wayne kind of mentoring a new one. So that kind of worked. But like, you know, say heroes that don't really age for whatever reason, like Captain America really doesn't age. Wolverine doesn't age. And that would be interesting just to see how even mentally they would just adapt to what's going on in the future and, you know, moving things along, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that kind of crap. But generally people don't want that.
I'm interested in that First Night series. That would be cool as a comic historian if done right. Also, I have a collection of Batman Beyond comics. Even brings up why Damian didn't get the suit. Good series.
Nice. See, there you go. So there is a series. But I don't know. It depends on if they do it right. You know, and the Superman 78 thing is just kind of weird. It's just like, hey, let's do the 70s, late 70s version of Superman, Christopher Reeve kind of. I'm like, what? No, it's, I don't know. Everyone's got their own little universe, I guess. And people are just like, yeah, let's just keep doing it. I don't know. Eventually, I start tuning it out because I'm just like, yeah, like as I don't know, as interested as I am in, you know, the X-Men 97 series, I'm not quite sure I'm going to be all in on it, you know, because I know it's like, it's supposed to be an extension of the original series. So I'm just like, yeah, could work, you know, but I don't know. It's trying to go back in time with modern sensibilities doesn't necessarily work well. You know what I'm saying? Like hypothetically, if you're going to go back and bring back a old cartoon, you know, or an old comic or something like that from a particular era, you kind of want to stick with that vibe. You're not going to get people in their 20s to be able to write about something in the 80s because they didn't exist. Okay? It's out of their scope of understanding. You know, that's when you have to crack open the coffins of the old comic writers and be like, hey, Chris Claremont, we need you to do this.
Is it a full-fledged series or a limited issue special? Like 10 issues to flesh out canceled ideas from Reeves movies?
Maybe. I don't know. That would maybe be good. There's also that where it's like if they already had all these weird little scripts and stuff and they were like, all right, you know what? Instead of just tossing this out, this is authentic stuff from the time period that we're going to work into a comic book. Okay. Do it. Because there is a certain amount of... Yeah.
Example, the old claymation Santa's Coming to Town short movie. There's a scene where Kringle sings a song about the kids giving him a thank you kiss on the cheek in exchange for the first toys he gives. Modern sensibilities.
That sounds kind of creepy now. Yeah, well, you know, innocent, wholesome times now are often looked upon as being creepy and just strange because internet has a weird, warped mind, you know? Like when old people refer to, you know, people as honey. You ever have like an old waitress be like, hey, honey? You know, people get offended by that now. Hey, how dare you? They're old, and that's just how they talk. Leave them alone. Yeah. It's all these weird little bizarre things. But having people write about stuff when they didn't actually, and this is one of those things, hey, you want to get politically correct and stuff like that. Let's go. Hold on.
The two Batman, The Dark Knight Returns animated movies were done very well with a retired Bruce Wayne coming out of retirement and dealing with being old. Damn good film set.
There you go. There you go. But how come when it comes to writing about stuff?
The lyrics literally go, if you sit on my lap today, a kiss a toy is the price you'll pay. It has the potential to sound wrong to a modern audience nowadays.
And everything sounds wrong to a modern audience these days. Like, literally everything. I can't even order a black coffee anymore. There's actually a backstory there. I'm just gonna leave it though. So like how come when it comes to writing and authenticity, people don't actually get people of the age of the time period that they lived in to actually write the stories? Like, say somebody's writing a story about the 80s. Shouldn't they have existed during that time period and have a, you know, pertinent, I guess, perspective on it because they lived during that time? Same thing with the 90s, the aughts, and fill in the blank. Not that I'm saying dig up somebody to write about the 30s, but, you know, you got to have at least somebody who's got a well-versed knowledge about the era to actually write about it. Whatever. What are you going to do? I don't know. Everyone can sit around and be offended all day and just have really bland, boring content and then complain about it. Which I think was what people like. I think they like complaining that nothing is edgy, and then when something is edgy, they like complaining about it. So the cycle continues. Because, you know, dude, we're living in a time of outrage culture where everyone is just like, they're wired to be angry. As much as I like being angry, it's got to be justified, you know? Nah, what are you going to do? Yeah, you want to be angry. Crunchyroll's raising the price for their Funimation legacy people. I'm just saying. Dude, they're raising the prices, man. Outrage culture. Let's go. Anime shouldn't cost more. Yeah, whatever. What? I don't have anything to do with that, so it don't matter to me. I bought physical copies of the animes I want. Poof. Yeah. You can do a story sent in a time before you were born, but you have to do your research and make sure the story's good. Well, yeah, but how many people do research now? Looking up the 80s on Wikipedia doesn't mean you know, somebody's got the knowledge of the time period. I want them to dig into things, watch news things, see what was going on, all that kind of crap. Yeah. Because I know when people do things that are 80s inspired and they just basically scour YouTube clips and they're like, oh, I guess that was a thing. Yeah, let's throw that in. And I guess that was a thing too. Oh yeah, what was like the biggest taglines? Oh, where's the beef? Yeah, let's put that in there. Oh God. Like when I'm watching a kid show parody, say Robot Chicken or YouTube, and the comments are turned off because YouTube thinks it's a kid show. Yeah, well, you know, YouTube. Boop, 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 boop. Being generated with these. Yeah, that is a problem. No, the whole concept of, I don't think the concept of political correct anything, and that's such a broad term. When it's applied to creativity, it's just basically a form of censorship to a certain extent. Obviously, you don't want hate-filled, blah, 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 bias crap, but we had a lot of stuff back in the day that might have been crude and crass, but it brought a point to the table and made people think. Now you can't even bring the point to the table because people can't think about it because they're too outraged to begin with. So if they're too outraged to discuss stuff logically with or even think about it or be introspective about a particular topic, then there is no growth and you just have an audience of, this makes me angry. So then what's the point? Emotional maturity and actual critical thinking is not being taught anymore. Instead, taught how to what? How everything is offensive. Yeah, that is a problem. You know, people are like, you know, oh, look for the injustices of society. You know, but nobody's taught is this a legitimate injustice or are you just being reactionary or whatever? I don't know. You know, you meet enough people, you know, the people that can process stuff and those that can't. Those that can't, I just keep walking. I have no interest. I have no interest in saving the world, nor the people in it. Yeah. I just want to hang out with the people that are reasonable and intelligent to talk to. And, you know, that may be a shrinking circle of intelligence as the years go on. But, hey.
Jim, good vibes. Jim, good vibes. Jim, good vibes.
103 moons. 103, Jordy. Thank you. 103. Subscribing to me. That's crazy. What's up? Thank you, thank you, thank you. If what I think is funny, others get offended, it just makes me happy. Yeah. Dude, I'm just saying, you know? Like, I don't know, whatever. It gets tedious talking about it too. It's like I don't even care what that entails anymore. They're just gonna They can all wake up and be angry at each other for no apparent reason, and people are going to be like, meh. Whatever. I think being reasonable about a conversation. Oh, people are never reasonable about conversations. Then there are people who, regardless of how you present the information, refuse to accept it. Yeah, that's the willful ignorance aspect of outrage culture, where they feel something is wrong, so they're willfully ignorant to anything that comes across their table, because emotionally, most people, it should be thinking, then emotions, right? That's how society should work, but most people, it's emotions, then thinking. So people are very reactionary, so you bring something out that they may have an emotional reaction to. They may not want to hear the information because emotionally they can't process it. You know, I get really tired when people are like, "I feel this is." Shut the hell up.
Long time, no see.
So murder is environmentally friendly.
Kizamas, what's up?
Yes, it is.
There you go. Curve Planet, thank you. Keyblade, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate. How's it going? Feelings don't make you right. Yeah, I learned that about math. You know? I feel like certain platforms should be giving me more money, but the reality, it is what it is. Yeah, I feel like everybody in chat, everybody in here feels like they should be rich, right? I know, that's weird how it doesn't just translate to your bank account. So strange, right? Nobody can go to their jobs and say, excuse me, I feel like I should be making more money. And I'd be like, I feel like you should be lucky you still have a job, bro. Go back to work. You know, that's basically the response you're going to get. Yeah. What? Disney on Ice. Ugh. What are you going to do with that? Oh, man. All right, so Megamind 2 looks awful. I haven't seen it, so maybe the story's good, but brr. Go.
No, I don't feel like I should be rich. I do, however, feel like my dog should go 40 years before I do.
Hello, and welcome to our new house. Keep your
Hey!
feet on the table.
Thank you. Thank you for gifted a sub to Lord Navessa. Thank you for the gifted sub, David. What's up? Thank you. And Glasgow, thank you. I feel that my bank account should have millions, but reality refuses to accept it. I know, right? Stupid. I feel like I should be the CEO of any company that I just point my finger at. I don't know, but it is what it is. You know what? Let that generation figure out what their own problems are, and you know, when they inevitably can't, and they're over medicated to the point of being comatose, and you know, having their face glued to their phone constantly. That's not my problem. I mean, it will be when one of them becomes a doctor and they operate on me, but you know, until then, whatever. I drop dead. It doesn't matter. Okay. No, I have a very glib / dark outlook on the future, and I'm just like, meh, whatever. But games. Did anybody play No Rest for the Wicked? It's supposed to be like a Diablo Souls-like kind of thing. Go.
In gaming news, FF7 Rebirth has apparently seen great success as a love letter to the original. It's still got some additional unnecessary plot lines that overcomplicate the original story, but beyond that it's solid.
Oh, that's good to know. Nice, thank you.
The train boss to train? Yeah, I know the reference is too old for most.
We got hey, we do have a hype train. Hey, I kind of want to change this one. I like when she just skated by. It was more fun. Thank you. There was a hype train. I didn't even realize it. Thank you. And I feel like that was Fantasy Island, right? That was with the little dude, right? What was his name? I forget. Just seen Disney on Ice. Was so fun. Oh, I didn't know they still did that. Nice. Go.
Train ticket before I go sleep. Later, my dudes and PG.
Later, Crawlness. Be well. Thank you. I don't know. Do something fun in your sleep. What? I don't know. I try, but you know, I just get blood-curdling nightmares, so it kind of sucks. Let's see. Fantasy Island. You need to get the accent. Fantasy Island. Didn't they reboot that series too? I don't think they had a little person go the plane to plane. Incoming ad break. Oh, for the... No, I don't know. I don't know. ADJ, hi, what's up? 1, 2, 3, yeah, I can't do that. Bump, 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 bump. What was the other weird thing? Oh, thank you. The other weird remake that's coming out in April. I didn't even hear crap about this until relatively recently. Does anybody remember that old movie? I think it had that lady from Married with Children in it. Applegate. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Yeah, they're remaking that. It's like coming out in April or something. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. It's such an odd thing to try to remake, especially for, like, today's audience. Like, huh? Kind of, I don't know. It's like Adventures in Babysitting or Howard the Duck, or it's just one of those weird, campy 80s movies, and they're just like, yeah, really, I'm not joking. There's a literal trailer out for it, and I'm just like, huh? What? It doesn't make any sense. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh, there was that other thing. Dude. All right, most people may not know this, but the game dev, Saber Interactive, right? They were working on, what was it? Knights of the Old Republic remake. But then they got bought up by Embracer, which also bought up Dark Horse Comics, a bunch of other things, right? They, Saber, basically removed himself from Embracer for like $500 million.
Most of the 80s movies won't translate well to today due to vast difference in technology that would make the plot of a lot of movie moot.
Yeah. I mean, dude, cell phone will be the first and foremost thing, you know? I mean, like, even in an abandoned cabin with a serial killer, you can get a cell signal. Right? Dark Horse. Oh, those canceled books. Yeah, well, blame Embracer, bro. Dude, they have not been doing... They laid off like 1,900 people or something like that. But at least Saber Interactive got out of that, and now they're doing their own kind of thing. So I don't know if that bodes well for Knights of the Old Republic remake to happen, but that got kind of canned. But at least their own entity now. It only cost them $500 million. Oh, God. Those Avatar books would have been so cool. Yeah, well, dude, dude, this weird conglomerating thing just keeps happening, you know? It's like most people didn't even know that Dark Horse got bought up by Embracer. So it's like technically, you know, they own Hellboy and all this other crap. And I'm just like, oh, God. You know, like, what's going to happen with that? Animal Encyclopedia lost for now. I'm sure there's a wiki for it. What? I'm just saying. What are you going to do with that? But, dude, $500 million? How do you even do that as a company? I need $500 million to get out of this, you know, merger thing that happened. What? I found out looking up why the pre-orders were suddenly gone. Ugh. Damn it. No, dude, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, they're one of the voice actors is trying to get the Coyote vs. Acme movie kind of going. They're like doing that Zack Snyder thing where they're like, dude, release the movie. Dude, you know, I don't know if that's ever going to work, but there's an ad break. So let's coffee. Go. That's a really well done kneecap. I know people aren't looking at it, but that's a well done kneecap. Oh, God. Carbon high. I'm just going over it easy mode. Taking off the braces. Yeah, cold sandwiches. Hey, I got a question, chat. I had to look this up. All right? Because cold sandwiches reminded me. For those people that are older, you know, you went to school, you kind of brown bagged the lunch. You know, you just toss a sandwich in there. It didn't matter what kind of sandwich it was. It was some kind of weird sandwich, probably had meats on it, peanut butter and jelly, you know. Some people even had tuna fish just sitting in a bag in your locker until lunchtime. You had like 5 to 6 hours before you were able to, it's just stood there, room temperature in a hot locker, right? So here's the thing. How come nobody got sick back then? Nobody got sick. Mazo, the Gargoyles revival is going to be a live action. It's going to be live action, which could be either really, really good or awful. Awful. We don't know. We played outside too. Just built different. Well, here's the thing. I actually looked it up. I looked it up on multitudes of sites because, you know, you and Don were talking about it the other day where it's just like, how come everybody's getting sick from foodborne illnesses but back then, I literally had tuna fish sandwiches like sitting in a locker for about 12 hours before I got a chance to eat them and I didn't get sick, right? Here's the thing, chat. You want to know what the general consensus is? Well, aside from the internet telling everybody that they lived in a time of just, I guess, foodborne illness stupidity. Yes, this is what the internet said. Well, they were very uneducated about foodborne illness. The other side of that coin is they had better immune systems so they could handle the bacteria that they ingested from old sandwiches sitting out for hours. Yeah, I'll take a better immune system over knowledge. Okay, thanks. So that's it. Essentially, on paper, scientifically, older people that ate weird-ass sandwiches from, like, 12-hour tuna fish sardine sandwiches sitting in a lunchbox, better immune systems. Yeah. Now, if you open up a jar of peanut butter, somebody gets sick down the block. I'm just like, how is this even possible? Oh, God.
I drank water from the hose and I'm still here.
Yeah, right? George Carlin. We swam in raw sewage, to cool off. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Immune system. It was crazy. And I'm like, because I really wanted to know. I'm just like, I wasn't sure if it was the processing of food that was, I guess, either more secure back then or the food was just better, so it didn't multiply the bacteria as quickly, or... Go.
Dude, I'm living in my car. Half the time, my fridge isn't as cold as it should be, but I still eat the food. Never got food poisoning.
I want to know how you get a fridge in a car. Just saying. Do you put that in, like, the little light holder there? Cars even still have cigarette lighters? Those things were magical. I love those. Mini car fridge. Oh, all right. Oh, that's going to kill the battery. The immune system is also like a muscle. The more it fights, the better it gets. Yeah. I mean, at a certain point, your body's just going to be like, oh, yeah, okay, well, I probably shouldn't eat that, dead possum on the side of the road that's been sitting there for a week. But... I mean, generally, it's kind of weird that everyone's immune system has gotten crap over the last, I guess, couple of decades. Yeah. Weird. But that was good to know. It satiated my mental craving to get an answer as to why an 8-year-old in the 80s or 90s could eat a tuna fish sandwich that's been sitting out for 5 hours on a hot bus, and not die. Immunity! My immune system goes, that's not something you eat, but we can digest it, so we'll take it for research. Yeah, pretty much. So that's kind of good. I don't know, so never underestimate old people's, resistance to, I guess, eating old sandwiches. So when your grandfather is like, hey, you're not going to finish that? No, Grandpa, it's been sitting out in the sun for 12 hours. It's chicken salad. Oh, I'll take that. No, Grandpa, that's old. It's bacteria. Back in my day, that kind of thing. I left a ham sandwich on the school bus during a school trip. I didn't eat till 6 p.m. when we got back. Not only was it a different color, it was kind of baked in the bus heat in the summer. A pigeon was picking at it, but I still ate it. I'm still here. Oh, God. Hey, but guess what? Kevin Conroy, the ultimate Batman voice actor, is apparently still got residual role in Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 3. Yes. And Mark Hamill's going to be the Joker. I think basically because Kevin Conroy's in it, and he's like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. But that's good. There's another role. So at least the Suicide Squad isn't his last thing. I'm assuming it's not like deep fake voice AI or anything. So Feldy lives. Hell yeah. There you go. Dude, because he was like really good. I think that comes out in like April. I think it's like an animated movie or something. I didn't even know there was like part 1 and 2. Now I got to look into it. Now I got to look up stuff. Damn it. And I don't know. Other than that, it's just been like a kind of slow week of a bunch of garbage that nobody cares about. But let's find something fun. Oh, this thing, chat. You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. People didn't think it would happen, but it did. All right. Because everyone's infatuated and, you know, thinks that Super Mario Brothers is really cool. Your blind fandom is bringing back the Mario Brothers, but in 4K. That's right. That old movie from whenever the hell it came out, the Mario Brothers, with Leguizamo and Hopkins and Dennis Hopper, you know, small bit part by Lance Henriksen, is getting a 4K. But the important thing about this news is right here. One movie, 2 cuts. There's going to be 2 cuts of this movie. And I'm wondering if it's the director's cut. Because the directors were working on it for like a flippin' anniversary thing. And they're like, dude, no, we got to come out. I don't know. There was like an extra 20 minutes of something. I'm not sure if it's going to be in here. But it's going to be in 4K. Okay.
Thank goodness now I can see what's making me puke in high def with crisp colors and quality it was never shot in.
Exactly. There you go. That's what you need. That's what you need. It's a weird world, chat. You folk, thank you. And apparently I didn't even notice was on, but hey, boom. MTV News, apparently they stopped doing it last year. Dude, MTV News was around since 1987 to 2023. Kurt Lauder, what are you doing now? That was his name, right? Because the only reason I remember the name is because it's like I can hear their voice. I'm Kurt Lauder for MTV News, you know, kind of thing. Dude, it's crazy. I didn't know it was still on. Well, I don't have cable. So that's kind of boggles my mind. It was like, what news are you even talking about in music in like the 2020s? Like nothing was going on. Oh, this report just in, Cardi B's butt got bigger. I mean, like, what are you going to do? How is this news? You know, Anthony Kiedis wrote another song about California. This breaking news. Like, I don't understand. Was Louder or Loader? Lauder. Lottery. Whatever. Oh, yeah. Hey, Bloody Angel, since you're in Starbucks, ask them what happened to their Starbucks ice cream. Because this did exist at one point. Somebody, like, it was just literally on the internet, and somebody's like, dude, Starbucks coffee. It just disappeared, dude. I'm just like, how? I don't even remember. I kind of remember it, but I never picked it up. Was it any good? Was it any good? Bloody Angel, if you're bored, literally go up to the counter and be like, hey, what happened to the Starbucks ice cream you guys used to sell? Oh, it probably didn't kill somebody. Somebody probably complained because they were lactose intolerant and didn't realize that, you know, ice cream was made with milk. And then they had this crusade on the internet saying, how could Starbucks sell something that has milk in it? I didn't know ice cream had milk in it. Oh, God. Yeah. Might not have been profitable enough to keep producing it. Dude, they just basically put milk sugar in a carton and throw some chips on it. And then they're like, you know, here's our logo. It's ice cream, you know. I mean, I don't think they were bringing like the Ben and Jerry's type of ingredients in there, you know? Where they were just like, oh yeah, here we go. We got actual cherries in the Cherry Garcia thing. I remember it being good, but I love everything coffee flavored. I do as well. That's why I'm like seriously considering saying, hey, if I knew this was out now, I would buy it.
Fun fact, California has over 10 songs dedicated to it, and I think some of them are state anthems. I don't how I know this information.
Oh, it is more than 10. There's got to be a couple hundred. It's like New York, you know? Every big state. You know how many songs are about Ohio? Not a lot. Why? You know? Or about Idaho or Mississippi. There's a lot of songs about Texas. Java chips. It's not coffee chips. I feel like it's just chocolate. Chocolate. I don't know. I'd eat it. But I don't know what happens to these weird things. Like, chat, what happened to this? Where's my chocolate cola from Shasta? What? Dude, that can looks ancient.
Therese, that one song dedicated to Cleveland, and it was in the Drew Carey show.
Yeah, but does Cleveland actually rock? Howard the Duck would say otherwise. Cleveland? I'm assuming they don't make this, and I'm assuming this is really old. That's so weird, right? The only song about Minnesota I know is the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. Really? That's an actual song. It's the biggest ball of twine in Mississippi. Strange. What the hell is that? Something beeped. There's something else I was going to show you, but I can't find it now. All right. Do they still make Shasta? I feel like they do. I don't even know. I've heard it mentioned, but I didn't know they had like a chocolate cola. Bum 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 bum. You watched people try corn buffalo wing bacon soda last night. Why? Why? Why does that exist? I have trouble getting my head around chocolate soda. It just seems odd. For that, you just have chocolate milk. But milk has got lactose in it. A coworker once who would deliberately drink milk for reasons often grossing out fellow coworkers. Really? One of those people that gets all gassy when they have too much lactose and they're like, oh, look what I did. It's like, dude. That's when you sit them down in a chair and you're like, okay, look. I know this is hilarious to you because, you know, you haven't graduated from a sense of humor from, you know, second year high school. So I know this is very comedic to you because, you know, it's like, you know, pushing somebody off the bleachers in school. It's hilarious to you. It's funny. Okay, but the rest of us have evolved, okay? I know it's a little difficult to pick your knuckles off the ground, but try to do that and, you know, the sense of comedy and, you know, just raise those hands up and raise the bar a little for yourself, all right? Lactose-infused farts are not really funny for any of your coworkers. If anything, it's could be considered a biohazard / assault. There are those certain people out there who are just like, dude, farts. And I'm like, yeah, they're funny when used properly, but just, you know, propelling yourself around the store by your own gas is a little wonky. It's a that bacon flavored cola. I drink that. Well, it kind of depends on the bacon, you know. If it's like a maple flavored bacon, it might kind of work because you got the sweet salty thing going. No, I don't want bacon and corn soda. I'm not going to drink it. I ain't going to drink that. The last soda I had was a coffee soda I made myself, which technically was just coffee with seltzer water in it. Not a store factory work. Oh, that's even worse. Especially if you're near an open flame. There was, I kid you not, there was this one person I used to work with that would try to impress people by lighting their own farts. And I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, one day that's going to just travel up to your ass hairs and you're just going to be running around like a cartoon with your ass on fire. And he's like, oh, watch this, guy. I'm like, oh, God. I'm just like, all right, I'm clocking out later. We make lamps. Ah, that is, you know, it's still electric. There could be a spark somewhere. Candied bacon is good. I don't think I've ever had candied bacon. I've had bacon candy, which is like just, you know, bacon flavored candy. Lamps, farts. What is this morning? I have no idea. All I know is that Universal Monsters is bringing back Frankenstein in comic book form. There we go. Dude, Frankenstein. I actually like the artwork to this. It's a very strong graphic. Frankenstein. That's kind of cool, right? I think that's coming out in, I don't know, sometime. August 28th. There you go. All right. I like horror stuff. You know, Frankenstein. That's coming out by the Image Comics there. It's actually an official Universal Monsters thing. It's Tony Griffin and Michael Walsh. Isn't Mike Walsh the guy that was in like America's Most Wanted? Is this his new job? Did he run out of people to catch? Whatever. Oh, it's John Walsh. Okay. Who the hell's Mike Walsh? Hey, before my birthday. Nice. Somebody who said we can use Edgar Winter's Frankenstein in it. Oh, God. Please no. Every time I look up like a Halloween playlist, thank you, on Spotify, that song's always in there. And I'm kind of like, okay. Sometimes I don't need it in there. Chicken. Oh, dude, what was that weird story I saw about chicken? I think like there was this overturned truck with chickens. What's up, Serpico? Hi, how's it going? John Walsh, America's Most Wanted. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Did anybody play No Rest for the Wicked? No, anyone? Because I know I got to move away from Pal World at some point. That's it. Silent Wood, hi, how's it going? Oh, that's right. It was Spider-Man 94. Yeah. I think that was the other retro weird series they're trying to do. Dude, I don't know. It just keeps going. Boom. Sha. There we go. Fancy. We got song lyrics in there. We need meat-flavored colas. Meat-flavored. I don't know if there's a lot of meats that would taste good as a liquid. Some barbecue, maybe. But then it would have to be, like, thick, like a sauce. Yeah. Michael Walsh did Creepshow, Joe Hill's Wolverton Station. Oh, all right. Nice. That's some good stuff. Pulled pork soda. I think like weird meats, like ham sandwich, you know? Like a smoked turkey. Those would probably not be good in liquid form. Would they? Oh. Yeah. Pork soda, like the Primus album? Sure. Sailing on a sea of cheese. There you go. I haven't listened to them in a while, man. Oh my God. I probably have a better appreciation for them now. No, because I know a little bit more about music, you know? That guy, dude, Claypool was an amazing bass player. Even back then, now I'd probably just be blown away. Be like, oh my God. Bologna soda. Ugh. Nah, but bologna's not really a flavor I go out of my way for. I haven't had bologna in probably 15 years. It just seems like such a weird food. Ugh. Mm. Bum, 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 bum. So who's doing what? What's going on? Aside from the dismal outlook on just basically everything that's out there. Sunday roast soda. There's got to be a good. What about instead of like meats, like actual dishes, like egg roll, General Tso's soda. You know, dude, that'd be good. It's got a little spicy tinge to it. That might work. No. Big Mac soda. Dude, 6-piece nugget soda. Come on. Oh, dude. Pork lo mein? Chicken lo mein. God, I want Chinese food now. Yeah. Teriyaki soda would be good. Teriyaki soda. Isn't there one of those Ramoon sodas that's kind of like that? Or are those mostly sweet? I don't know. Pad Thai fusion soda now in 5 flavors. Oh, dude. Thai peanut noodles. As a soda? That would probably work. Think they're mostly sweet? Yeah, I've only gotten one. I got the blue one. Whatever blue is. Blue flavor. It's alright. I know I generally don't get hyped up about soda, whether it's from this country or another one. I'm just like, it's got bubbles. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, when's the next Superman movie coming out? Now, while we were working on the comic book and kind of finalizing that, we put on the some of the older DC movies, like Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Justice League, the short version, not the 4-hour one of artsy. I can't. And I have a high tolerance for artsy, but I felt like that was just so self-indulgent. What's up? No, I'm curious when 2025. 2020, dude, that's like a year away, man. Oh, come on, James Gunn. God. New Superman Legacy releases. Yeah, what's it called? Is it actually called Legacy? They're not going to have a cool, hip name. They're not going to give Superman a skateboard. Update him. Peanut soda would be canceled. What? Because, someone with peanut allergies. No, but I mean, dude, peanuts survive. People eat peanuts still. You can have peanut soda, just may contain peanuts. You put a warning on there. I think the last season of Superman Lois because of that. I didn't even know that was still on. I generally don't watch any kind of network anything or even streaming shows anymore. The next one I'm watching is going to be the next season of Wednesday and the next season of Sandman. And maybe I'll sample a couple other things here and there, but generally I'm just like, whatever. Yeah. There hasn't been anything I've been super, super psyched about. I saw the Scott Pilgrim thing, which was kind of okay. I felt like they pulled some punches, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Soundtrack was good. Superman Lois is the current Superman show. It's honestly pretty good overall. Oh, there you go. Don't let your genetic anomalies sort itself out. Wonder if bacon bits would be a good topping on cheesecake. I think if you like sweet salty, that would probably work. Dungeon Meshi is all I'm watching. Now, what? You want to eat dungeon monsters? What? Don't eat them. They didn't do anything wrong. I know, but I'm kind of waiting for something to come out where I'm just like, wow, I haven't been wowed by anything in quite a bit. I haven't been like, oh, dude, that's so cool. I've just been like, But it's free meat. Yeah, but, you don't know where it's been. It's been in a dungeon, you fool. All right, let me get more coffee. Go. More coffee. Let's go. Again with the pumpkins. All right, well, I can't block any of these, so you're on your own, chat. Oh, God. All right. Hey, chat. The anime is about traversing a dungeon while surviving on its ecosystem. 90s anime coffee card. Yeah, it did look very 90s anime. By Grabthaw's hammer, you shall be avenged. Professor Snape from Die Hard. That's true. That's a true fact. The internet just does some weird crap, don't they? Oh, God. Dude, I don't know. The internet do what internet do. Dude, fun stuff like that you got to look at and just be like, all right, that's pretty good. Give me a second. Oh, no, not the chocolate soda. Get out of here. That guy. I'm looking up a thing. Give me a second. You know, here's the problem I have with Reddit. Every time I look at something and I have it there and then something refreshes, it just goes away. Why? Oh my God, I used to have these. Hey, for any fellow doodlers, did you ever have these markers? I remember somebody
is poopy sometimes.
Hey, doing a thing.
But sometimes there are cats, and that makes it better.
Coffee.
Internet is poopy sometimes. But then sometimes there's puppies, and that makes it better. Throw a puppy at it.
Thank you. Those things are literally on my head. All right, we got to change these. Been watching Tsukimichi, great anime. If you want to see what happened when a hero is summoned by a vain deity. Yeah, that's a lot of work. I gravitate towards slice of life for some reason. Those things. Dude, these weird things we got gifted. I literally can still smell those in my nostril. They didn't really have a lot of colors, but, you know, I guess somebody thought like, hey, you like drawing, right? And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll look at these. You know? I forgot all about those. Yeah, so somebody had those. Sanford used to make like really good stuff. I kind of like wondered, like these were all, they were scented. They all smelled like something. It was crazy. Right? Yeah, you can still smell them, especially the blueberry one for some reason. That one was the most pungent. Did they still make those? I have no idea. This was like in a nostalgic Reddit. It's like I was scrolling through it and I was just like, oh, damn, I remember those. Yep. The blueberry is the one that's still stuck in your nose. Can't get rid of it. Wow. No. That's for YouTube. Thank you. There's a lot of weird crap. Yeah. I gotta tell you, even Reddit's got slim stuff, dude. What? Let me squeeze the fun out of it. Dude, that's right. I forgot about that. I keep wanting to watch this. Dude, Speed Racer from 2008. Bro, I keep forgetting. Go.
Being wowed isn't always a good thing. Like a few weeks ago, Yahtzee, who writes books, wowed me by thinking the only way to make Superman interesting is making him evil.
Yeah. You could just make him a slightly more apathetic. That would make it more interesting. That's it. It doesn't got to be evil. It's just got to be a little bit more apathetic. You know? That's it. Speed Racer. I have still yet to see this. 2008. Dennis, hi, what's up? Remember having a toy gun that shot foam discs and a gun looked like one of the Star Trek ships? Oddly enough, I cannot stand Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek's all right. I've been appreciating Star Trek a bit more because it hasn't gotten as bad as Star Wars. So, you know, with the exception of Mandalorian basically carrying the weight of good shows for Star Wars, I'm just kind of like, meh. Another Speed Racer. That's what I'm saying. People say it's very underrated, but I didn't get to see any of this. Like, I'm like, what is this? Who are these people? Why did that look like Dora the Explorer as an adult? This looks like Dora the Explorer as an adult. That does look kind of cool. You should probably watch it. I don't like that. Ah! But there you go. That's the thing. Is that on a streaming service that I can actually watch? You know, legally? Yes, I'm that idiot that does stuff on the legal way. Because the one time I don't do it is when I get in trouble. Oh, I could probably go for one of these right now. Good. Speed Racer movie's okay. I've heard it was okay. And that was by the same people that did Matrix, right? You know? But before Resurrection, before Matrix Resurrection. Yes, it was. All right, cool. No, because they were like the hot item at the time, man. It was like, dude, we're Charskis. I don't know how to pronounce their last name. But yeah. Who could go for these right now? Dude, I'm starving and I could just go for all this stuff right now. See, this is one of those things. Look, it's got the bologna, it's got the cheese, it's got the crackers, and what is that, a muffin or a cookie? Chocolate chip cookie. Okay. Lunchables, bro. Dude, I'm hungry. What do you want? I see food. I gotta share it. Oh, this was dismal. This was the other thing I saw. Hey, chat. Remember the ones that had their own cola? They had their own cola? I remember this, but no one ever talks about the big box Lunchables. I've never seen the big box Lunchables. Though apparently during the grunge era, there was a time when Kmart tried to get people to, quite literally, get into grunge for only $20.99. Okay, here's the thing. Let me tell you about grunge. Grunge did not look like this. It looked similar, but there was a lot more dirt on everybody, and every one of these women probably didn't shave their armpits. Okay? It was more of a natural, earthy kind of thing than something you would buy at Kmart. Okay? Please, bro. Please. Get into grunge. Can you imagine having your mom and dad bring you to Kmart because you're the misguided youth who's like, Mom, we got to get into grunge. There's an ad in Kmart. Dude, they probably sell Primus records and the Nirvanas. I hear Jimmy likes the Pearl Jams. Let's go to the Kmarts and get them the grunge. Yes, let's get them the grunge. Oh God, yeah, that is some cringy Kmart right there. Cringe with a K. Wow, the big K. Like, all right, whatever. I'll hear some weird noise. Hold on. Oh, that guy. Am I hitting reruns already? What is this? These guys are clowns. You guys are clowns. All right, whatever. Rosa is somehow still around, though? I didn't even know that was a store. Kmart was kind of fun, kind of depending on the time period. Like, of course, I always liked it around Halloween because they got all the weird little Halloween props and stuff. Yeah, Christmas is always kind of good, but sometimes they shoved Christmas, like, right next to Halloween, and it kind of messed up my mind. Yeah. I think there's, like, all the Kmarts are officially closed, right? Unless there's a couple of stragglers somewhere. But, I mean, Walmart basically just annihilated everything. Isn't that weird that, like, the American consumer who was all about having choices basically supported, like, 3 stores? And, well, one's not even a store. So you got Walmart, Target, Amazon, Best Buy. You have like 4 places to choose from. You used to have like thousands, you know? Now it's just like those 4 entities basically annihilated everything. It's so bizarre to me. Rose, this is the ghetto version of Kmart. You mean it got worse than Kmart? My grandmother did that if she brought me clothes for B-Day or Xmas. Got whatever they recommended. Oh, God. Oh, God, no. I would never be the old person that would go to a store and say, I have a 12-year-old nephew who's into the video games. Which one should I get them? You know, and they're like, oh, yeah, here's a Fortnite. It's a Fortnite gift card, you know, whatever. Which may work for a 12-year-old, but hopefully, you know, any 12-year-old related to me would, you know, kind of up their game a bit. Dude, I'm playing Fortnite. I hate you. You're not my relative. Having choices don't mean much if you're on a tight budget. Well, yeah, that is kind of a thing. So now, in the grand scheme of things, though, that means we're all making a lot less money because we can only shop at stores that basically have super discounts, which would be Walmart or Amazon. And we couldn't afford to support things. So, like, why? What happened in the American economy that let everybody their income dwindle to the point of just shopping at almost wholesale places because they couldn't afford to support actual stores? Like, why? Why? Inflation. Yeah, exactly. It's getting ridiculous. If they don't have internet, Call of Duty. Someone asked me about Splatoon for their kid when I was buying it. It's kind of online player battle game, so I vouched for it. Yeah, no, Splatoon's a good choice. You know, like if your kid's into like kind of shooty games, but you know you don't want them doing Call of Duty stuff. You know, dude, it's a happy medium. Yeah. It's kind of weird that, like, all right, whatever. I'm not going to get into it. It's probably the most kid-friendly one, yeah. I mean, even Fortnite's kind of kid-friendly if you think about it, but if you didn't want guns involved, then you got your Splatoon. Dollar Tree is slowly becoming $100 Tree. Yeah, Dollar Tree, like, dude, all the dollar stores, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Dollar what the hell ever. You know, under $1, 5 below. All the prices keep going up. It's like fighting with stationery and art tools. Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of wish people had more money so then there would be more places people could go to. There'd be more places to support across the globe. But no, thanks economy. But then I also find it weird that it's like all these places that used to be cheap are now raising their prices, like fast food places, you know, and then we already talked about the surge pricing thing that they're trying to implement in 2025. I'm kind of like, so now all the cheap places are becoming expensive. So then what's going to be cheaper than that? If everybody's raising their prices, even the places that are supposed to be cheap and affordable, then there has to be something that's more affordable to that. Yeah, I think it's called farming, like at that point. I used to shop at the 5 and dime. What is surge pricing? Okay, get ready. Surge pricing, at least according to Wendy's, who supposedly is going to roll this out in 2025, is using an AI algorithm to automatically raise and lower prices according to demand. So hypothetically, if there are peak hours, say around dinner time, and everybody's got to run on nuggets, they can up the price of nuggets instantly to like an extra 25 cents, $1, whatever the hell they want. Now, this is going to be implemented supposedly in Wendy's, but everyone's really pissed off about it, apparently. So basically what it comes down to is AI is going to fluctuate prices, and we all know those prices are going to increase, all right? So, you know, if you're going around prime time hours, then bro, everything is going to cost more. They tried to do that with a vending machine where it would adjust the prices of, you know, cold drinks depending on the temperature it was outside. So if it was a really hot day, it would raise the prices of the cold drinks because they knew people wanted it. And they'd pay like an extra 25 cents or 50 cents. That's kind of messed up. Now, why is this not illegal? Like, isn't this price gouging? And I know there is a concept of supply and demand, but then it's like, you always have nuggets. You know, McDonald's ain't running out of nuggets. Yeah, I thought price gouging was illegal now, but, you know, much like, you know, reruns are called encore presentations, I guess we repackaged the term price gouging into surge pricing. It's kind of messed up, right? So, yeah, get angry about that in 2025. You still got a couple of months away. Yeah, the levels of penny pinching involved is just plain asinine. It's getting ridiculous. Like, again, I don't do a lot of fast food crap. I don't go out and eat, you know, because ever since, you know, the whole Cove thing was happening, I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to stay away from people because they're all diseased. So I generally don't go out to eat, but I, like everybody else, am on a budget. So the cheapest way I've found is to make your own food. Like literally, nuggets. You want to make nuggets, you can make your own nuggets. You want chicken, make your own chicken. You want a burger, you can buy a box of them. You can get, even if you don't want to deal with ground meat, you can get frozen burgers, those Bubba burgers or whatever. They're like $12. You get a bunch of burgers. You know how much? You get one burger and a drink and maybe fries for $12 at a McDonald's. Okay? But buy your own food. Forget about fast food. If we're letting everything crumble and fall apart, let McDonald's fall apart, let Wendy's fall apart, let Arby's fall apart. Anybody who's doing surge pricing, just let them burn, you know? Yeah, even the pre-made patties are going to be cheaper, you know? It's like, yeah, and who wants to try to do that? Like, because most people go out and they're just like, okay, I'm on a lunch break. I got to get something quick. You know, forget it, because now they're going to be charging you because everyone's going to be on lunch break, and it's going to be like, well, it's lunchtime. I guess the milkshakes are going up 50 cents and the burgers are going up $1, you know, because it's a high demand time. And you know who I feel bad about? Here. The employees. Because now the employees are going to have to deal with wave after wave of pissed off customers who were there in the morning and, you know, could have gotten a burger 50 cents cheaper, you know, 10 minutes ago. And then it's going to be like, well, why is it 50 cents more now? Oh, well, surge pricing. What do you mean surge pricing? You know, and then there's going to be all these arguments. People are going to be fighting. And then, unfortunately, all the food servers are going to be the ones that have to deal with the blowback because the manager is going to be in their office behind barricaded doors made out of, you know, multiple levels of lead. It's going to be insane. Revolution, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Yeah, making beans at home, dude. All that stuff. So it's like, I don't know, if fast food used to be a nice, convenient treat for everybody, and then unfortunately, it became like kind of a lifestyle food because people just didn't have time to make their own food because everyone was forced to work 3 different jobs just to maintain a living, you know, environment for themselves. And now it's like, you can't, you know? It's like fast food, I guess, feels like, oh, I guess everyone uses us, so they're just going to pay whatever. No, make your own food. And look, I'm saying this from a extremely lazy cooking person. I don't like making food. I don't even like making toast, okay? I don't like making macaroni. I don't like cutting up cheese. I don't even like opening up packages of cereal unless there's a prize inside, okay? I don't like pouring milk. I am extremely lazy when it comes to food preparation. The only time I put effort into something is coffee, okay? That's it. And sometimes even then, I'm like, oh my God, I got to put sugar in this, you know? However, even with all my lazy inclinations of food preparation, I will make an effort to make my own damn food because screw fast food, okay? Any place that does surge pricing, I am not supporting anymore. Like, go to hell. And I know there's going to be somebody out there, but Amazon does it all the time. Yeah, I don't buy it when the price goes up. I buy it when the price desurges. All right? Give me desurge pricing where it goes down. When I look at my cart in Amazon and you're like, oh, this item in your cart went down $5. Boom, that's when I buy it. Yeah. I'm not doing it. This item in your cart went up $17. Well, I'm not buying it now. Thanks for the warning, you know. Eating is boring. Yeah, eating is boring. I always eat on the go. Don't always give us crap. It's like you never sit down to eat. And I'm just walking around trying to get stuff done at the same time while, you know, trying to eat whatever the hell's in a bowl. Are you saying fast food became a luxury? No, it became a necessity that basically CEOs now think is a luxury item, you know? So unfortunately, people don't have the time because we're all forced to work so many jobs just to maintain, you know, living. That's it. Dude, the base cost of living is insane. So it's like nobody has free time to be running around getting fresh A, B, or C to prepare their own food, you know? Yeah, it's too expensive to just get, like, you know, takeaway or takeout or whatever. It's just, dude, even Chinese food. That's one of those few things where I'm going to be like, oh, God. All right, because as a generic American, I cannot make Chinese food to save my life. All right? I've tried, and I've tried numerous times. I just can't do it. It's like trying to fold a burrito. It's just not in me genetically. You know? So, you know, I always get these weird floppy burritos that are hanging out the side, and my Chinese food just tastes like it came from KFC. It's awful. Talking how many people can't or won't cook. It is work, you know? But, I mean, dude, there's plenty of recipes now. You can follow it, and it's just a matter of freeing up the time. I don't think anyone can't cook. It's just a reluctance to do so. So at this point, we just, like, throw Twitch on in the background and start prepping food and whatever. And we'll probably make chicken. We'll probably make chicken tonight, all right? And you know what? The chicken is going to cost us a fraction of what it would have cost, say, at a diner, at a restaurant, at KFC, or whatever, and the quality is going to be a lot better. Yeah. Good Chinese food I will pay for. Yeah, there are like 2 restaurants I know of that I will actually go out of my way to go to get Chinese food. But even generic takeout at this point, it's gotten like the ingredients have gotten pretty lackluster or something like meh. Meal preps has a lot of time problems. Yeah, but, you know, nobody wants to spend a 1 day off, if they even have that, between the 3 jobs that they have to go to, you know, prep a bunch of meals throughout the week. You know? I usually just make one huge crock pot of crap, and then I just split it up into little frozen meals, and then I just heat them up when I need them. Yeah, that's kind of the easiest thing. So, but, you know, it's like food prep it's annoying, you know? People don't like it. Make rice and put stuff on it. That's a lot of rice, though, you know? I'm not a big fan of rice. It's got to be rice. I can make some really good seasoned rice, but even I'm just like, rice. What am I going to do with that? It's a lot of rice. Yeah, I got to do that. Usually people who aren't into meal planning, they'll just make a bunch of different foods and just kind of, you know, have the little frozen things in their freezer. So you cook once for the week and then you're good. You know, and it's probably going to break down to being like $6 a meal. Yeah, instead of going to McDonald's for like, you know, oh, hey, dude, you want a Big Mac and fries? It's going to be $13.50. You want a soda with that? No, I can't afford a soda. How about some water? Well, that's still going to cost you $1. Why? Because there's been a demand on water because nobody wants to pay for the soda, so surge pricing. Ice cubes are 25 cents. What? Each. What? Yeah, the cleanup sucks too. I hate to clean up. Yeah. You can clean as you go, but sometimes that's kind of crazy.
It's a raid.
Hey!
Destroy them all with kawaii hugs and treats.
Doom fan, what's up? How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing well on this Sunday. Oh.
Rice is good when you're hungry, and 2000 if something Mitch Hedberg.
There you go. But rice is kind of boring. And I've tried many different types of rices, and I've been thoroughly unimpressed with all of them. And I'm just like, It's like filler. I don't want filler in my food anymore. It's like a lot of starches and carbs I don't really need. Yeah, so if I'm making chicken, I'll just be like, all right, chicken with a bunch of maybe chickpea pasta, and that's it. It's like Italian hummus. That's all I got. What am I going to do? Sunday's going great. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Ours was going real good until, recently this week we saw the Crow reboot photos and then apparently learned that Megamind had a sequel, which is utterly terrible as far as animation goes. It is so bad. I feel like I'm doing more movement here than that trailer did. Dog's home from daycare. Nice. Jasmine rice tastes good, but basmati is better for more things. I had a bunch of that. I was just kind of like, it's there. Gonna head out celebrating 10 years. Hey, nice. Dennis, congratulations. There you go. You get candy. Hey, do something fun. I'm going to say milkshakes. Because it's warm out. Allegedly. I don't know. I haven't been outside yet. I don't know how warm it is. Researching air fryers. I choose one ranked easiest to clean. There you go. They made Megamind bad? Why? Yeah, just watch the trailer. Megamind 2, what is it? Like something of Doom or whatever? I don't know. Versus it's the animation. I mean, just pay attention to the animation. It's so stiff. It's so stiff, even by student animator standards. So the Megamind poster, so you thought it had been stolen and reproduced by China. I don't know who did the animation, but I'm like, this can't be a DreamWorks studio who's doing this. And if it's one of their studios, it's got to be the worst one. It's got to be the Animators in Training studio. The first movie was fun. The first movie I still find amazing merely because of the facial expressions were just so dynamic. It was insane. I lost power, now having internet issues. You gotta give it time. Maybe reboot your routers and things. Going out for coffee tomorrow with a friend. Can't wait. Nice. Cool. I should go out for coffee right now. Oh, God, they're big. And I'm out of coffee. Dude, what? Oh, God, these cards suck. Nah, man, I'm getting tired of these cards. Not fun. Oh, where the hell is it? Oh. Oh, let me see. Welcome to Burger King. In October 8th, 1986, you could get 3 Whoppers, 2 fries, 2 large vanilla shakes. All right? And your total, oh my God, subtotal was $7.91. The grand total was $8.39. How does that even make sense? That's not even math. I'm not great at math. Okay, no, 3 Whoppers for $4.62. That's already 12 something. That's 13 something. How'd they do that? Did somebody just mess up at Burger King and not know how to math? What the hell? 3 Whoppers? Your order number is 79. Did they have a discount? Dude, that's crazy. Dude, somebody didn't ring them up right. Look at that. All right, so technically, if they math that properly, that would have been 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, $17? That would have been around $17. But apparently, nobody knew how to do math in the 80s. Coupon. That must have been a big coupon. Where's the coupon? Is that the 6 sales thing? Your order number to change. I don't know, it doesn't say anything about a coupon. Either way, it was still cheaper than it is today. I'm like, that doesn't math at all. That doesn't math at all. I think 3 total is $4.62. I didn't even go to Burger King anymore. $1.54 for 1 Whopper times 3. Oh God. Really? 3 Whoppers. Oh, okay. All right. That maths. All right. I thought it was like 3 Whoppers at $4.62, and I was like, that seems pretty pricey for back then. Oh my God. So that would be like $1.54 for a Whopper? Holy crap. How much is a Whopper now? 2 fries, dude. Dude, they were like 75 cents a piece. And 2 shakes, dude, also like what, 80 cents a piece. Make sense back then? In 86. I don't know. I don't remember money in 86. Weren't they also smaller back then too? Maybe. Yeah, they didn't have like supersized till like what, the 2000s or late 90s or something like that. Homes cars were cheaper then too. Yeah, I think what one of your grandparents, their first car was like $1,000 or something stupid like that. The cheap shake prices, dude, you imagine? Yeah, but you also got to think, like most kids probably got like $5 for an allowance, so that was like, you know, that was a big treat. Yeah, we're still getting yet out about not being able to afford homes or food nowadays. Yeah, well, home prices skyrocketed because of the whole Cove thing. So everybody who had money, you know, or was willing to get stuck in a mortgage was like, oh, I'm out of the city. So every city slicker basically left the city and now just bought up all the homes in the surrounding area. You know, I'm just like, bro, minimum wage was less too. Yeah. We're considered lazy? Dude, every generation looks at the next generation as being lazy. That's just the way it is. You know? So, you know, parents who work like 2 jobs, they're like, you're only working 2 jobs? Why don't you get a third? You know, and you're like, no, I don't want to. Mind you, a lot of kids nowadays are actually lazy. See, so you're referring to them as kids, meaning they're younger than you, and you're the next generation, and you're looking down at them saying that they're lazy. But, dude, they got the online hustle going, dude. They got the TikToks going. They got their own WhatsApp and OnlyFans. Dude, they're doing a lot of work you don't even realize because you don't understand. Well, yeah, a lot of people think they will be rich by being online influencers. I'm going to be an online influencer and people are just going to give me stuff to review. Yeah, maybe if you look super attractive and you have 1 million people watching you, then maybe. But other than that, they're not going to give some generic schlub, you know, oh, yeah, here, review this. Be an influencer to the world. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we all need to be so... Yeah, but that's the point. At a certain point, there's got to be a cutoff to social influencing, right? You know? Like, then who's influencing the influencers? Mega corporations, that's who? All right, whatever. If you want a nostalgia trip, look up... yeah, I'm aware of the Biker Mice from Mars and the other one. I'm just... Yeah, they're there. I never watched them because I was just like, I don't know what this is. Oh, ad break? Come on. Come on, bro. I feel like we just had one. Well, we got 2 minutes for that. 2 minutes, man. I got a question. Did anybody have a fear of these seats growing up? These were like what? These were in McDonald's? They were literally, you're sitting on a poor hamburger's face. What if they bite you? They're kind of weird. And they're all staring at the butt of the person sitting across from them, which is even weirder, right? I don't think the ones near me had those seats. I don't know where the hell these were from, but apparently they were seats. Isn't that Mayor Cheeseburger's illegitimate children? Maybe. But you can't prove that unless you get a meat DNA test. Never had them in UK. What we had was worse. It was worse. How could it be worse, dude? I don't know. Kind of weird. Restaurants don't have fun chairs anymore either. Not that these were fun. They're more creepy. This is like a kind of Five Nights at Freddy's kind of seating area. Grimace seats? Oh, God, that'd be even worse. What if they had Hamburglar seats? You have to check your wallet before you leave. Bum, bum, bum. Everyone's just doing posts now about the Richard Lewis guy dying. Richard Lewis, no! Yeah, no what? Yeah. Unless you guys want to get nostalgic for Pepsi Blue. Look. I had an N64 area in its play place. Yeah, there was a short period of time where it actually had video games for, like, kids, and then those kind of just stopped. It's like all the controllers were ripped off or something. It was insane. Well, we weren't in the best of areas, so I think if they put them out and then they were gone, you know, that kind of thing. We just need a college degree in social influence. Harvard makes it happen. Yeah. I have a social influencing degree from Harvard. Yeah, I went to Yale. Let's see who can influence who. Have you seen this product? Oh, God. I always broke the analog sticks off, yeah. Yeah, they were, if they were still there, they were busted. The analog sticks were broken. The buttons were like half chewed. It was bizarre. You know, it's like they gave a console to a pack of lions, and it was just like, I'm like, dude, why are there bite marks on this? All the talk about food got me hungry. We have to get some food. What did I miss? We're just talking about stuff. I don't remember the McDonald's cartoons. I mean, I remember there were like commercials that had cartoons, but there was like an actual series or something.
Just remember kids, MCT once had a video game.
Yeah, Burger King had games too. They all had games. Come on, Sneak King. They speedrun that during the awful games done quick. It's an actual game. A lot of scrolling, nothing to see. Nothing. We got nothing. Yeah, it's fine. It only lasted a few episodes. They were on VHS. Really? I think they stopped putting video games in fast food joints after the GameCube era ended. Classic Scoopo cartoon. They sold at McDonald's for a brief period in the 90s. Nightmare fuel. Yeah, Ronald McDonald, the weird little spokes clown they had. Not really something I was like, yeah, I want to buy food from this person. I enjoyed the commercials that didn't have him in it, you know? It was weird. What are you going to do with that? No, I don't need that. Go away. Let me get more water. Oh, God. These weird things that keep popping up. Was it the same studio that did Duckman? Dude, really? Dude, that's crazy. Duckman, Rugrats, and Real Monsters. Dude, really? What happened to that studio then? Early Simpsons 2. Wow, what the hell happened to them then? What do they do now? Because those were all kind of like quality shows, from what I remember. Or was their art style just too weird that people were like, this is weird? See, now I want to look it up. Let me see. Oh, come on. All right, whatever. I'll just do it on this one. Then I'll have to narrate like an idiot. I'm going to narrate like an idiot. All right. According to Wikipedia, Klasky Scoopo Incorporated, stylized what the hell ever. American animated studio located in Los Angeles, California. It was founded in 1982. Wow. Blah, blah, blah. They had 550 artists, creative work, blah, blah, blah. 2000 work on, they did Real Monsters, Wild Thornberries, Rocket Power, As Told by Ginger, and All Grown Up. What else? It began production on a CGI animated reboot of Rugrats, which premiered in 2021 on Paramount Plus, streaming service, Nickelodeon's parent company, blah, blah, blah. Early years, let's see. Okay. Got their first big break in 1987 when James L. Brooks and Gracie Films commissioned the studio to produce the title sequence for a comedy series titled The Tracy Ullman Show. In addition to the main title, Klasky Csupo was given the opportunity to produce an animated new series of 1-minute cartoons which featured a family called The Simpsons, created by Matt Groening. Okay, so, did a couple other things. Major Success, Rugrats, Duckman, All Real Monsters. Worked with comedian Lily Tomlin for some thing. What are they doing now? Okay, congratulations. You were important back then. What are you doing now? Decline. 2006-2011 decline. Hold on, I'm reading it. In the mid-2000s, Klasky ceased production on the Nickelodeon shows, and their long-running partnership soon ended. In 2006, the longtime CEO of the company, Terry Thorin, left the studio, and they dissolved the remainder of their 401k program, leading them to a period of dormancy and inactivity. In fall 2006, Klasky announced the development of 28 new animated cartoon pilots. Yeah, dude, oh, wow, 28? Spreading yourself a little thin. That will be set for a later date. Each pilot was animated in different designs instead of typical style the studio was famous for. As this 20 said, some of the cartoons had yet to be finished. Post cartoons YouTube. They posted the remains of the cartoons on their YouTube channel. One of the pilots, Chicken Town, was picked up as a series by French company Ellipse Anime. And then Klasky was not involved with it. God. Wild Canary. There was a show called Immigrants, originally produced and an unaired animated series for Spike TV. So they produced a show and then it was unaired. What are they, Warner Brothers? God. 2012 to, let's see. God. All right, let's go. 2012 to present. Return of the company with new projects, chat. In 2012, Arlene Klasky and Gabor Csupo reopened the company after nearly 4 years of dormancy, along with Craig Snyder, singer who blah, 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 did stuff. See, first new project in 4 years, Ali Mongo, a digital comic book about a teenage skateboarding zombie who lives 200 years in the future. That's what you went with out of the gate. 2015, the company announced that they were working on Robo Splat, a web series featuring a character robotic voice with a 1998 on-screen logo given the name Splat. Currently voiced by Greg Sipes. Oh, God, this goes on forever. Also, top secret projects, which means they're not doing anything. Of course, then they go back to Rugrats, because that's what people do. I'm just trying to see, 2018 announced a revival reboot, blah, 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 26 episodes ordered. Okay. Oh, there you go. There's the problem. In April 2022, Gabor Csupo launched an NFT project titled Cosa Monstra. Yeah, and then there's nothing. So I don't hear crap about it now. Web series. Rugrats. Yeah, I stopped caring. So, as soon as NFT got thrown into it, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care what they're doing now. God. All right, I missed chat because I was reading. NFT project, yeah, just might as well just say we're closing the studio. Yeah. Remind me of the big hits from Rocko's Modern Life. It was like a husband-wife duo that eventually got a divorce, so they constantly clashed with each other. Oh, that's good. That's always super cool. Yeah. Hello, what's up? Teeny, hi. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. We were looking up an old animation studio. Oh. I only vaguely remember the Christmas episode because almost everything had a Christmas episode. Yeah. Tumbleweeds in Utah. NFT project. NFT, the kiss of death. Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand, like, oh God. And this was 2022. I mean, I feel like that was the beginning of the end of NFTs, right? Because all throughout 2023, people were like, NFTs are stupid, you know? And then here we are, 2024. It's like, yeah, nobody does NFTs. But then Square Enix is like, we're going to work on NFTs. Are they still pushing that project or no? When's the Foamy the Squirrel NFT coming out? Yeah. I'm sure somebody made it available without my consent on another platform. No, it's just like, it's, Hanna-Barbera's original building is still standing. Is it being used for anything? I don't know, man. Later, Briano. It's kind of weird. I kind of want to look up more stuff, but I'm just like, yeah. But this or keep this in back your head right now. All right, you ready? You ready? 38 years ago today, the first episode of Dragon Ball premiered, and the world of anime was changed forever. This thing is 38 years old? Bro, is that true? Is that real? Wow. Yep, offices, but the company that bought the building left the outside of the building intact out of respect for the animation studio. Really? Wow, that is a rarity. You figured they would tear it down and rebrand it. I feel very old. I don't, because I don't remember the first episode that was aired, so I feel pretty good. I didn't realize it was 38. Premiering in Japan, came out later after DBZ got popular in America. Yeah. Because, I mean, I remember seeing it in, like, you know, on American television, like super early in the morning before going to school or something like that. So I knew it was old, but I didn't, you know, in kid brain, you're not like, oh, this was released in Japan 10 years before I got to see it. You know, you're just thinking like, ooh, this new show. You know, you don't know anything when you're a kid. I remember my kids watching it. Yeah. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. Dude, it's almost 40 years old. That's amazing. Barely saw any Dragon Ball stuff when it aired. Couldn't remember what time it was on, but I have this intense nostalgia for Akira Toriyama's art style. I can never pronounce the names. I think it was on Cartoon Network. I'd watch it with them. Yeah, there was a short period of time it was on network television, but it was at like 6 in the morning. So it was like 6 a.m. There would be Dragon Ball Z, and then 6:30 it was Sailor Moon. And then at like 7 o'clock, it's like I had to head out for school. And I'm like, no, I didn't get to see the end of Sailor Moon because I got to catch the bus. It's ridiculous. You know how many episodes of Sailor Moon I saw that I have no closure to? It's quite literally insane. Hundreds of episodes because I had to catch the bus. Remember when Sci-Fi Channel showed anime? There was a huge thing like, yeah, Toonami came along and helped anime become more available to kids to watch. Yeah, that was like huge for a while. And then that was just at Sailor Moon early morning after Captain Planet. Then after school, Dragon Ball Z, DBZ, and Wishbone. Didn't have any of that. Didn't have any of that, man. See, it would have been really cool if I had a phone back in the day, because then I could just watch that stuff while I was on the bus, you know? But no. I had to listen to music. Sailor Moon before school was my childhood. Yeah. There was something kind of cool about that, though, because, you know, it's like you watched it, and it was just like you really wanted to see what happened because you knew you would probably never see it again. So there was a sense of importance on it. You know, because you got on a bus, basically you missed the end of the show, and then it was like, that's it. I'm never going to see this unless they play a rerun or something. You know, so hypothetically, I mean, now it's just like, oh yeah, whatever. I'll just watch the VOD later. I'll watch the VOD later. You know, so you don't really put any importance on missing anything because there's always something available everywhere. Yeah. But back in the day, it was like if you didn't see it, you missed it. And it was like, oh God, I hope they rerun this. I should go back and watch. Here's the thing. If I go back and watch a bunch of Sailor Moon, am I just going to be like rolling my eyes the whole time, or does it hold up? Because I'm like, I know the voice acting wasn't that great back then. Even as a kid watching it, I was like, why are these guys so shouty and yelly? But I might just like to watch the nostalgic retro style, you know? I don't know. Should I not ruin my childhood by revisiting it? Back in the 70s, they had reruns of Howdy Doody and Mickey Mouse Club. Yeah, I remember sometime in the 90s, there was a lot of reruns of old shows from like the 50s, like Leave It to Beaver and some other weird black and white kind of family sitcoms from some time I don't remember. Though they did have reruns of the Munsters. That's what I gravitated towards. Big surprise. Watch anime in the morning, then Garfield and Friends in the afternoon. Garfield and Friends. Big O was cool. Dennis the Menace. The OG dub I'd skip for censorship editing because it's very inconsistent. Yeah, that I've heard about that later on, so I feel like I should just try to track down a Blu-ray collection or something. Yeah. Yeah, I saw Rob Zombie's Monsters. On first watch, I'm like, this is awful. Like, I was just sitting there shaking my head perplexed. But you really got to give it a second chance if you didn't like it. Because eventually it all gels together if you give it a chance. And I actually look back at it and I'm like, you know, this was actually pretty good. It was goofy and derpy, but it was just so campy. You're like, okay, I get what they were going for. Yeah. Benny Hill and Monty Python. That's like one of the only times you would get to watch people running around bouncing willy-nilly. Remember the lineup was Sailor Moon, Magic School Bus, and Bill Nye the Science Guy. Then Mom took me to school. Got home from school and watched Are You Afraid of the Dark? Ooh, that's a nice lineup. Yeah, you know what? I'll catch up on current animes before I delve back into the history of... Yeah, good. Not because I'll be sitting there watching all these Sailor Moon episodes and I'll be like, dude, I wonder what anime's doing now. Aren't they just coming out with a new Sailor Moon movie, I think? I know they keep coming out with stage plays. Like every other week there's one in Japan. Like stage play Sailor Moon. They're actually releasing a Blu-ray of that for people who actually want to watch a stage play of Sailor Moon. So let's see if I can find that. Give me a sec. Oh, God, the keyboard. Oh, come on. This is going to take a bit to find because there's so much stuff. Oh. I actually didn't realize it was this much Sailor Moon. Hold on. Are you kidding me? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. All right. Well, at least according to Blu-ray.com, there's just so much stuff. There's Sailor Moon R, the movie, complete season, first seasons. There's just all this stuff. I was just looking for the live one. Oh, God. What is this? They don't even have it listed here. Oh, bro. I don't know if it hasn't come out yet. Look at that. Sailor Moon Crystal Set 3 and 1 and all these things. Well, at least the good thing about this is they do give reviews. Video. Oh, God, they said the video's bad on this. Oh, what did they do? Oh, no, it says mediocre. It says mediocre. No, not my Sailor Moon. What'd they do to Sailor Moon? No. And what happened? I mean, that doesn't look terrible, does it? Okay, this kind of does. Yeah, that's looking a bit sketch. I don't know if they went back. That's me when my coffee maker doesn't work. They gave the characters English names. Ow. Hey. Yeah, I don't know how these hold up then. That's kind of cool. Nice. I feel like I'm gonna have to do research on that now. Again. I wonder if they have the other one. They may not. Let's see. Oh.
Do you really think you should be having more caffeine?
Always.
Do you really think you should be asking me if I should have more caffeine?
Always. Always, dude. Why is my keyboard not working? Yeah, the batteries are like dying here. Great. I don't have reviews for that, so never mind. All right, I missed chat. Hold on. The crystal version of Sailor Moon is also pretty good if you can handle a CGI transformation for a bit. Oh, God, CGI. Is it like early CGI or more current CGI? And the movie. They gave characters on time. Might not be out yet. I think the final arcs movie just recently came out a few months ago. Okay. The live one is called Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. Thank you. That should just come up, though. Why not? Oh, 2023. There you go. Boop. There you go. Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. Look at this. Musical festival. Apparently that's a thing. I don't know anything about it, but it does exist. There are humans involved. Humans. So real life anime characters. I don't know if it's any good. It's just, I know it exists. Thank you for looking that up. It was bothering me. It really was. Taking a nostalgia trip now. Yeah, there you go. I do. That was awful. What was awful? Sailor Moon's kind of addicted if you watch it. Well, that was the problem, and I feel like I got let down every time I had to get sent off to school. Because I was like, I don't know what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Remember when I tried to meet that one couple cousins? Yeah. They corrected that, though, later on, which thankfully they did. Like, the whole cousin thing makes it actually weirder. They did fish to be a woman, but the final episode he took off his shorts and was a man. Uh-oh. Don't. Level 1 Censorship Edition doesn't look ahead and edits themselves into a corner. Yeah, that's... Oh, dude. You know. Because this came out in, like, what, the 80s and 90s kind of thing. So it's like, for them to even be concerned about what's happening in the future, they're just like, eh. They're just like, no, make sure we edit it so it's good for television, and then we'll confuse the hell out of everybody who's watching this for 10 years. Your grandma used to tape it for you on VHS, watch it, and came back to school. Nice. Yeah, I never got to use the VHS thing because, what, your brother was always recording some kind of sports crap. Yeah, we didn't have one early on anyway, so it didn't really matter. Pluto was cool. I think what 4Kids did that with Tokyo Mew Mew because they couldn't even finish the dub. Oh, God. I think that's going to have a Blu-ray, too. I have noticed there's a lot of older animes that are really... No, it is. There you go. I don't know if these are new. Is this a new series? Is this a new series of Tokyo Mew Mew? I feel like it is. Yeah, it's 4:3 aspect ratio. That's new. That guy. So, yeah, apparently another series exists. I had no idea. That was like the old one. Blu-ray? Yeah, I always look for physical copies first before I actually bother with streaming. Because whether you realize it or not, I know most people's eyes got, hold on. Blah. Speaking of eyes. No, most people's got used to the quality that they see when they stream something. So it's like when you actually put in a Blu-ray and watch it on a decent television, it looks a lot better. It really does. So it's one of those things just because, you know, I like looking at things and I can kind of tell the difference. I'm like, I can't deal with streaming quality now. It'll get better, but it's not there yet. What was the anime with the guy that had superpowered nose hair? I do not know. But Atlas Star Net, dude, there's so many things. Trigun was another one that I caught every once in a while. And that was like, I think where we were, it was Saturday morning, super, super early. So I always caught like the end of it because it was like some ungodly time. Bobo, Bobo, Bobo? That's the actual name of a character? Bobo, Bobo, Bobo? Did you see the Sailor Moon pitch by Saban? No. Watched Trigun every single time I played on Adult Swim. Nice. That's the thing. I feel like I missed out on a lot of stuff just because of the mere financial aspect of it. Because, you know, we didn't have cable till like 2005, and then we only had that for a couple of years because it was way too expensive. And then we're just like, everything was streaming services that was either super cheap or free. Or whatever we found in a thrift store that was like $1. It was insane. Nose hair anime was Bo, 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 Bo. Bo. Weird. So weird, man. One day we'll be able to catch up on all the animes we missed. I should just put them on in the background, and if they catch my attention, fine. If not, then whatever. Ain't nothing really good on cable anyway. Well, there was good stuff in the 90s / early 2000s, and by the time we got it in 2005, it was like, what, 5 seasons into SpongeBob? And I'm like, you know, what the hell? It's like I was lucky that they reran some of that stuff, and I was watching it. But, dude, I missed literally the first 4 seasons of SpongeBob or some crap. Tech TV had a cool anime blog called Anime Unleashed. There's a Pluto channel that just has anime all the time. You know, and they have like kind of weird little animes. Most of them are like well-known ones that have been around forever, but you can definitely catch some of that stuff on there if you don't want to pay for anything. Old SpongeBob still holds up pretty good. Yeah, dude, early SpongeBob was no joke. It was like after season 5 or something like that, it kind of got, the episodes were hit or miss, and then it was just like, whatever. When streaming services were cheap, yeah. That's why I like, you can get Netflix for $7.99. Netflix, only $7.99. Now, what is it now, like $18? It's like something stupid. And I'm like, there's nothing on here I want to watch. Wasn't old SpongeBob written by Ren and Stimpy guys? I don't know. Season 1 and 3, according to my daughter, were great because it was the original animator. Yeah. 12 for a single person. It's $12. $12 for Netflix. I thought it was more than that, actually. Every single one of the voice actors chosen for it was awesome. Yeah. That actually, SpongeBob was one of those shows that had a really good cast of voice actors. And like, there's not one that's like so out of place, you're like, oh, this one's terrible. Dude, even that one guy that's screaming, my legs, that guy. Dude, that guy was awesome. My legs. That guy. That was like a running gag, you know? But I don't know. You're not getting another show like that for a while. Also, more than Rocco's Modern Life too. Nice. My leg. Also love Trinity Blood for that era of anime. My car. Like the Wilhelm scream, pretty much. Trying to do Trigun? No. Reckon the Lotus War was a good anime inspired by D&D. I only got to see a couple episodes of that. 4K Netflix plan is $23 a month. Bleep off. There is no way I am paying $23 a month for 4K Netflix. Because here's the thing. You're getting 4K resolution through streaming. Bro, it's going to look like garbage. All right? And trust me, I've seen YouTube videos at 4K. They're all right. It's not like a 4K disc. Okay? There's no way you're getting a 50 gigs worth of data, squishing it down into like 6 gigs for streaming and retaining the same quality. Doesn't happen. All right. This is why everyone's eyes got used to streaming services, which is like, oh yeah, I'm getting 4K. Dude, for that, just do 720. Like literally 720. There's a sequel to Record of Lotus War. Nice. What's 4K Netflix? Too expensive. Voice actors were voiced. The computer wife and SpongeBob are actually married in real life. Nice. Help me out here. What was the anime that had the brothers, but one of them was stuck in a shell of armor because of a bad magic spell? Somebody's got to know this. I do not. I think 1080p on Blu-ray is better quality than 4K streaming. It is, absolutely. Full Metal Alchemist. There you go. Everyone knew it. Ah, nice. That's why I just pay for Netflix for 1 month, binge it, and then let my sub lapse. Definitely. I think that's what most people are doing now, assuming they're not getting the content from other places. Yeah, so let's pay for 4K Netflix and get 720p because of connectivity debauchery that is American ISPs. Yeah. Especially if you live in an area that's just like, they're just going to give it to you at 720 anyway. Yeah, both the first anime and the one that followed the manga are excellent. Nice. Bum, bum. Yeah. So now I feel like I should go watch something. But you know what? Hey, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm doing. I'm wrapping this up. You want to know why I'm wrapping this up? Because... Well, actually, it's supposedly a little nice out there. I should probably get some sunlight. Remember, chat. Remember, I'm still healing here. I know it's literally been 2 months, but you know we're still recovering from surgery crap. Physical therapy's on the horizon. Yet a doctor's still like, well, don't do anything quite yet. I'm like, oh, come on. 4K Foamy to scroll, make it happen. Yeah, let AI upscale that. I'm not going through that trouble. Everybody's lucky we got it to 1080p. Oh God. That, dude, you have no idea. We had to go back and do them all by hand all over again. It took years. Oh, God. Yeah. All right, so let's see who's on. Who's on today? I'm telling you, man, there gotta be people on, man. Gotta be people on. Watch, everyone's gonna be like, it's too nice to be streaming today. I'm like, no, man, dude, you gotta stream. Dude. What the hell? Where is everybody? Oh man, bro. Dude. 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 Oh my God. Mad Fiction is on watching Bullet. I might have to just send you off to goofy movies. Well, I'm going to have to do. Let's see. Mute. All right, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. All right, can this stop playing in the background? Thanks. Good. Wow, jeez.
Thanks for the stream, PG.
Scared me.
Hope you have a great week and see you Wednesday. Jim Love.
We'll see. We'll see. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I got cat vet visits. I got doctor visits. I gotta visit the dentist, and they're probably gonna punch my tooth. I don't know. This week is it's gonna be an uphill struggle. So I might be moody on Wednesday. Assuming I'm streaming on Wednesday, it might be Thursday. I gotta see if the thing we gotta do on thing gets done before it gets finished. Yeah, so that. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, I bit on a piece of seasoning the wrong way. Good job, right? Seasoning. It's stupid. What are you gonna do? All right, but boom. It is what it is. We're gonna try to survive the week, as you all should. Thanks for helping out and do a thing. I don't know, supporting and all that fun stuff. It's super important. It's super important. So, even if you can't support financially, tell somebody that the stream exists, damn it. Be like, bro, there's a talking pumpkin. Go look at it. And that kind of thing. It helps. So everybody do what you got to do this week. We're going to throw you on over to Insomniac Theater that's playing weird movies. I'm going to try to get sunlight. Like a little bit, like 5 minutes of it. And then I got to work on stuff and yell at Amazon for not getting my comic book up in a timely manner. Very angry at them. Everybody, do something fun. Thank you.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.